Let's see how to install a VMware Workstation 15.5 on a Windows 10 operating system. And you can see how you're going to install an ISO Ubuntu file into this hypervisor and use Ubuntu operating system in your physical system. First step is to go to my computer and check whether your drive has enough amount of space. Here, when you right click and go to properties, here you can see the used space is 117 GB and free space is 119 GB. There is enough of space for me to create a virtual machine. And then you can start installing the workstation. To download, go to the link given on the screen. It will direct you to the VMware page where you can install the Workstation Pro 15. Download the workstation based on your host operating system. So I'm going to download for Windows. There is a pop-up. Click Save File. So you can see it's getting download. Yeah, it's downloaded. Go. Yeah. Click on that particular file. Now you can see it is preparing to get installed. So it's installing. Click Next. Accept the terms and conditions or the agreements. Click Next. And you can see the part where it is getting installed. Yeah, and then click Next. Keep on clicking Next. Click Next and then click Install. Yeah, just wait for some time till it gets installed. So now you have finished installation and then you can click Finish. You have downloaded the hypervisor, which is VMware Workstation Pro 15. Next step is to download the ISO file of Lubuntu. So you have to know what a Lubuntu is. Lubuntu is a fast and lightweighted operating system. So it is a Linux system that uses a minimum desktop. It's all written on the screen, Here, depending upon your system version, go for the download. In this, it is Lubuntu 64. So I'm going to click download Lubuntu 64 and then click save file and then click OK. It's downloading the ISO file. Once the ISO file is downloaded, you can copy it into a proper folder in your system. Now, once you have finished downloading the VMware workstation and the ISO file, next step is to install the ISO file into the hypervisor. So for that, go to your desktop and you can see the shortcut of VMware workstation. Click on it and then click use VMware workstation for non-commercial use. Click continue, click finish, then click continue. It will take you to the next page and you can see the first home page here. Click create a new virtual machine. Once you click create a new virtual machine, you can see the next page. In this, you have to opt for I will install the operating system later and click next. And here you opt for Linux because you're going to install Linux operating system and then go for Ubuntu 64. After that, you can click next. It is going to ask you the name and also the path and then click next. And here you can set the disk space. So this is a space that you're going to set for your virtual machine and also opt for split virtual disk into multiple files and then click next. You can go through the following settings that you have created for the virtual machine and then click finish. Once you click finish, you can see this particular page and you can see to the left hand side Ubuntu 64-bit that you have created and then you can click edit virtual machine settings and just go through the memory, set it to 1 GB. I'm going to set it to 1 GB and here you can see all the recommended memories and this memory that you've set and I'm going to set to one processor. Hard disk, you can see all the settings of the hard disk and go to CD DVD. Here you have to click ISO layer file. Now here you're going to install the file into the hypervisor and then click play virtual machine. So when you click play virtual machine, there is a chance of getting an error like this. So if you're getting an error as such, then what you have to do here is you have to go to BIOS. It depends upon the system. So to go to BIOS, I had to keep on pressing F10 while restarting the system. And here you have to change the system configuration to go to system configuration and go to virtualization technology and enable it. If it is disabled, you have to enable it so that if this physical machine supports virtualization technology. So exit by saving the changes. Click enter and click yes. So this you have to make sure that you change the setting and then go back and install the ISO image file into the hypervisor. Now you play the button, you can see the screen and it's asking for the language. Set the language over there and then start installing into your hypervisor. Yes, download and install. It's going to take some time. Click start Lubuntu. Yeah. Now you can see the screen opening up. Yeah, this is a desktop. You can click install Lubuntu over there and then click the language and click next and pick the language again, and you can opt for erase disk. Don't worry, it is not going to erase your operating data which is there in the operating system. Here you can give username and a password, then click next and click install and then click install and click install now. Yeah, this will take some time. It will take some time. So once it gets installed, restart now and then click done. It has completed the installation process and it's restarting and it's loading. Now it's asking you the password. You enter the password and then click enter. Click enter. Yeah, you can see the operating system on the hypervisor. Yes, so you can see folder Cheryl that you've created. You can create your own folder called picture. Now this is the operating system that I have, and this is Lubuntu operating system. In this physical system, I have two operating system. One is Windows and the other one is Ubuntu. Now to stop, you have to click pause button. For the guest operating system to be loaded, you have to go to the VMware icon on the desktop and then click Ubuntu 64. Only then you can access the new guest operating system in your physical host.